Guys, welcome back to Elite Barber Parlor Podcast. And as you guys can tell, this is the same day. You know, it was hard to get Jason out of bed today, so we're going to go ahead and knock two things out. And I've been wanting to talk crap. That's what I'm good at. So, Stylecraft, we're going to talk about Stylecraft today. But before we get into Stylecraft, we are going to talk about booth rent. We're going to talk about choosing the right barbershop for you. And who better than to tell us is Jason. Jason has worked in the hood. Jason has worked in a nicer area. And he's also worked commission and booth rent. So, you know, I think a lot of people have a misconception like, oh, booth rent is cheap here. Booth rent is, $100 over here. And then booth rent is like $200, $250. And I've heard some people have like $300 booth rent a week. So you guys got to be careful what barbershops you go to. And even though it's $100 or $200, even if it's $300, is this barbershop bringing me value? So, Jason, tell us. And Gavin, I forgot we got Gavin here, but you gave me those sour things, and my mouth is all. Come on, bro. So, Gavin, I don't know how many shops he's worked at, so maybe he could tell us a little bit about it. So, Jason, tell us about your experience working in the hood, and then working in the.
Working in the hood. Man, one thing I would just say, bro, you gotta deal with some like crackheads walking into the shop, bro. Like just some like, bro. That's one thing I really hated, bro. Like just having to like deal with that. Like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy that. But also, I guess one of the main things is like restricting like how much you can make. I mean, I worked in a commission shop. Charging like $20 a haircut. Dang, bro, like. It's crazy, $20 a haircut. But I mean, at the time, I looked at it as like, that's when I was just getting in, just starting out. So I was just like, all right, cool. This has a lot of walk-ins. I'll just get my reps in, and then I'll make some money off of it, But then you look at like a place like this, and you're just kind of like, really, like I could, like even like where I'm at now, I could make this amount of money. Like, I just think, like people just limit themselves. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's cool if you want to go into a shop, even if it's in the hood, if they have a lot of walk-ins, just so you could get your reps in. But eventually you want to know, like, where am I headed with this? Do I just want to make fast money, like we talked about in the last episode? And do I want to make money and get out of it, or do I want to grow my business and grow a different type of clientele? What about you, Gavin?
I don't know. I just kind of looked at it like aligning myself with different, like with the same people who have the same goals. So I never really focused on like the area. As long as, the people in there align with what I got going on and we all push together, like, that just kind of made it all the more, Because like, honestly, like we have a service, right? Like, we provide a service, so I just want to, service everybody. So I just want to make sure that everybody's like doing it in a professional manner, in a semi-safe environment.
I think location's important. I worked in the hood for most of my career because the nicer areas were more expensive, booth rent was more expensive, or commission and this and that, and. And it was just like, once I started moving towards the nicer area, I was like, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's more expensive. You can charge more. Clients value you more. And it made sense to me. Instead of paying $100 booth rent, it made sense to me to pay $250. When you're at a $20 price point compared to $40, $50 price point, I mean, $200, $250 is chump change, and you could pay $100, but people are going to complain. People are not going to tip you. People are not going to be willing to do appointments. And people that value their time, the high-end clientele, they want appointments. They want to come in. They want to get out, and they're going to pay you for that convenience. And at least that's what I like.
What are the cons of like dealing with the high-end clients, though? I know you have some.
The cons are sometimes they're going to treat you like like you're below them because they have a little bit more money and whatnot. But you learn to deal with that. Like even in the hood, I used to had to deal with people who were super ghetto, like drug dealers or other type of people. So you just in this industry, I guess you learn how to deal with people. And I rather deal with somebody who's gonna act all bougie and act like, oh, can you wash my hair? Oh, could you get this hair off of me? I rather deal with somebody like that than somebody coming like smelling like a pound of weed and yeah, like I don't know if this fool got a gun in his waist. They're talking about killing and fighting, and I'd rather deal with the bougie one that might pay me $100 and I'll wash his hair, bro. I mean, $100 in 1 hour. I'd rather take that than $20-$30 and I don't know what this dude's about. And you could even, I mean, it sounds extreme, but there was a time where I worked in a shop where there was a shootout between a cop and somebody that was robbing some jewelry. So, I mean, I think it's important.
I mean, I've been fortunate not to like be involved with anything like that, but nah, man. I think that's just kind of like having like the presence of mind, and I understand like everybody is comfortable with what they're comfortable with, and like I just had a goal. Like I just set a goal that I wanted to be like, a professional barber. Not like the best barber, but just have the, top-notch service and quality cuts. So, I didn't think I would find that in certain areas. I just knew that like I wanted it to be like diverse. I wanted it to be, fun, a fun environment, clean, professional, and people just doing dope ass cuts. You know what I mean?
Now that you kind of reminded me, like when I was in the hood, I actually enjoyed it though, because we would drink, we would party, and nobody's saying nothing, But you move to a more professional environment, you can't be doing those things.
Yeah.
So it's about people's mindset. I think there's a lot of hood barbers that are amazing, that can cut, but they're happy and they are comfortable in where they are, partying, drinking, smoking, and they're okay there. But if you want to move up, I mean, professionalism is definitely important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I feel like, I wouldn't feel, just me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable charging someone like $50 for a haircut, right? And then like, I'm not clean, I don't greet them, I'm just like, when they come in, like I'm just like slouched, I don't carry myself, like I don't hold myself up high, I don't introduce myself. Like I just feel like doing that, like I don't know, I just feel like there it's just like, man, like why am I charging 50?
I mean, think about restaurants, right? I love Mexican food, so I can go to the hood and eat some good Mexican food where they're going to charge me, $20-$30, right? Me and my wife. And the food was great. The service was okay, but the area wasn't like, eh. And then I can go to a nice restaurant where they greet you, where they're like, how you doing? Like the service is top notch. There was one time they even came out with a glove and they pour the water on that. And you're paying like $100 for the meal, maybe more. But it's about the service and the experience, and people. We live in a generation where people, that's what they're about.
Yeah, because as the consumer, like you're concerned about that. Like you're just like, oh, I'm paying $50 and I can't, get a hair, like get a wash, get a shave with like a razor or something like that, or just have sodas or something like like that type of stuff. That's what the customer looks for.
Yeah, and like why do people buy Louis Vuitton compared to Fossil bags? Fossil bags are like $100, maybe $50. Louis Vuitton bags like $2,000.
Yeah.
Is the experience, is the branding behind it. That's pretty much what it is, and everybody has the option to go wherever they want.
Yeah.
Like you said, branding. I feel like, as a barber, like you just have to brand yourself a certain way, because I feel like, like what you are is what you attract. I feel like, like if you're just some guy that, is like you said, like a hood guy, you're going to attract those type of clients,
Yeah.
If you're someone who holds yourself up to higher standards, you're gonna attract those people who also have those higher standards, and you're gonna bring them in, and then that's when you could charge like a higher price point. And then I mean, you might charge like 50, but they'll probably tip you like $50 on top of that.
Yeah.
Just because they appreciate you.
In Christianity, they talk about I'm a very spiritual person when it comes to Christianity, and they say, these spirits attract each other. People who do cocaine and drink, They mingle with each other. They become friends, you know, and that's what they like. Yeah. People who like to gossip, they hang out together. People who, you know, like a certain type of thing, like the pedophiles and those people, they have little groups, right? So when you work on your spirit, work on who you are, I've noticed that most of the people that sit in my barber chair are now business owners. Yeah. Because that's what my spirit attracts.
Yeah, because, you know, also as a client too, like you want to evolve with your barber too. So like, I think it was Irvin who said it, like, you know, some people who fall by the wayside, like, you know, they weren't willing to evolve or, you know, because you work on yourself every day, right? But, you know, like if you used to curse all the time and you stop cursing and, you know, you start talking about the Bible more or, you know, you're very punctual and, you know, you don't accept the stuff that you used to accept before, you know? And like people, they get kind of like intimidated by that and they're just like, you've changed, you gotta go.
You change, you know, and it's like, nah, bro, like I'm growing, you're not.
Yeah.
And I lost a lot of friends, man, along the way. I lost a lot of friends and like, man, you changed on us, you think you all that. Nah, bro, I didn't change. We're still friends. I don't think I'm all that, but I'm just not willing to hang out with you while you smoke a blunt in front of me. Like that's not me.
But that's growth though, you know? Like you gotta grow because I don't want to be like, you know, 40, 50, still doing the same thing that I was doing like 10 years ago because, you know, I come from Indiana and most people, they always say the same thing, like, oh, we going to get this money, da-da-da-da-da. And then like 5, 10 years later, like they're still talking about we going to get this money. And I'm thinking to myself and I'm like, bro, like you haven't got it yet. You know what I mean? Like I hate that. Like, because, you know, at some point you just kind of like put on a show or put on a front and then you become content with like just saying it. And I'm just tired of saying stuff. I'd just rather do it.
There you go. I got this one client that comes in here and I've been cutting his hair since my garage 2010, bro. And this fool was selling weed. He was buying ounces, selling little grams. And, you know, he started selling maybe like 1 pound here and there. And he was living at home with his parents. You know what I'm saying? Then he started like a little music thing and that didn't pan out. He lost all his money. He's still selling grams. He's still selling weed. And, you know, it's been 13 years. He's still living with his mom. He's still doing the same thing. And every time he comes in, yeah, bro, look, I got this music group. I got this. Oh, man, I got this Colorado thing. I'm working on a, you know, dispensary and all this weed. I'm like, bro, I want to listen to it, bro. Like, you're still at home with your mama, bro. Like, I'm like, you know, like, that makes me, like, kind of laugh. Like, they think that's cool. To this day, he thinks it's cool. I'm like, bro, that ain't cool.
Look, I don't judge nobody. So, like, I'm not about to judge him. I don't know his situation. Like, you get your coin, but I know what I got going on over here. And that's what I'm going to focus on. So, if you want to do this, like, legitimate, like, business stuff, okay, cool. You know? Like, you know, it's taboo with weed and everything. Like, they're legalizing and stuff like that. So, if he really wants to put it in the hustle, just do it. But, you know, evolve with it. Don't still just be, like, grams or whatever, like
you know, like I got this little trap boy that sits in my chair to this day and he's like, dang, bro, I see you doing this and that, and you know, he's trapping. He's like, yo, I'm trying to get out. And I'm like, bro, it just takes, like, you can make more money than trapping and doing legit business. And but guys, talking about trapping, talking about legit business, I think Stylecraft is trash.
Dang.
I think Gamma, Stylecraft, Coco, all these new brands that are coming out, they're using the same manufacturer from China. The Pissed Off Barber, TPOB, whatever, he's selling these Green Goblins, that would be those, is the same manufacturer. They didn't patent, they didn't pay for the patent, so anybody can copy these, anybody can pay for these. You just got to get the manufacturer in China. And everybody's hyped up about these trimmers and then those. So honestly, I'll start. I think they're new. I think they're too new to the industry. I don't think they have what Wall has, which you buy some Wall seniors, they'll last you for years if you take care of them. Babyliss, Conair, like I don't like the clippers. I like the trimmers, but they'll last if you take care of them. And I feel like Stylecraft, I've seen a lot of people within a year say, oh, hey, like, this bro, like Manny's Rebel has been tripping, Irvin's Rebel has been tripping, the click button, and the Stylecraft send them a new one. And these are great. I just feel like they need to work on their quality over time. Too much RPM. So you have these. So tell us. I mean, you've been having them for a while.
Yeah, I've had mine for what, like
6 months. 5
yeah,
months?
6 months. They've been going strong. Like they're great. Like I usually have to set them a little bit closer with other trimmers and stuff, but those they hit right out the box for me. Like so, and that's perfect for kids and nothing's like broken so far. So it's all 2 thumbs up from me. Sponsor me. No.
I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at those, like looking at these, they're very flashy. Like
It's a cool design.
Yeah, it's like very flashy. Like I don't know. Like I mean, like I said, like personal preference. Like I'm more like I like to be like more minimalist.
You got all blacked out station over there.
Yeah, like black and like silver. Like, that's it. Like I mean, too much color. Like like this red is like too much. Like I mean, it's a cool design. Like it looks cool and all that. But like I don't know. I just feel like it's.
You can change it out too.
Debulking got a little black right here, bro. But I think for debulking, I think Irvin, I've seen him use it from debulking. I think I grabbed them from a station one time, and I used them on my beard, and bro, they run through hair. I'm not gonna say like they are great for debulking. They are some great clippers. Like, I mean, they're fire, but time and longevity, however you pronounce that word.
But that's like with any other clipper though. Like you give it time, except for Wall, except for Andes, and stuff like that. Like they stand the test of time. But these newer brands and stuff like that, like they're new, so they're just getting started. So they just have to perfect their craft. So I'm not about to shit on them. You know what I mean? But
no, for sure. But like their price points, bro. These are $200.
I mean,
for some trimmers.
But everything
$240 for those clippers.
But everything is like super high right now. So like, and everybody's hyping it up. So you got the influencers talking about, oh, this is the hottest new thing, da 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 da, and you got these barbers who just be like, bro, I'm trying to be like that guy. So of course it's gonna drive up the price point.
And I think it's marketing. Like I think Stylecraft did great marketing, paying these big influencers. I mean, that's what our society has come to.
Yeah.
Influence and marketing.
Yeah.
Coco, I mean, I hadn't even heard of them, and apparently there's some company that's popping off, so I'm gonna have to look into them.
They have trimmers, right?
Is it just trimmers? Somebody told me like that blade is fire.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Digital Gap, what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah. A lot of people are saying they hit. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
$240 for some clippers. People are paying for it.
Exactly. See, you think paying $240 for a clipper is absurd, and then
you make your money back.
Exactly,
bro.
right.
You're literally paying for your clippers. Like,
oh, for sure, you're gonna make your money back. It's just
10 times over.
One thing I like about Stylecraft is that vapor blade or fusion blade, whatever they call it. Vapor blade, I really like it.
That's the only downside. It's too loud, especially like when you forget to oil it too. Like it's like hollering throughout the whole shop, bro.
And I think that's why like they within a year you start having problems because the engine is so strong, and I think they need to work on that. But Wall is not innovating. Wall is like over 100 years, and Connors.
Why would they need to? Because like I swear to God, my dad has the same pair of Andy's T outliners, and that was like years ago.
Andy's tried innovating, but their clippers came out trash. That blade was falling off.
Yeah.
And then I think like Wall, imagine this, right? Look at Babyliss doing like the influencers, the green, the red with the Lowe's cut it, with the purple with Frank the Barber, coming out with the snap effects. Now they got the little battery going in and all that cool stuff. They're innovating, right? They're using social media and they're blowing it up. So it's Stylecraft. If Wall, bro, would have some creative people behind them, like, hey, let's drop this green Wall Senior with like all this cool, or like let's drop a new color blade. Like if Wall would just drop same clippers, Magic Clip Seniors, just different color waves direct from factory, they would kill it.
Bro, I honestly think their whole thing is like quality over quantity, because you know, all these things sell, like Babyliss sells out, Stylecraft sells out. These newer things are like Bevel. When it first came out, it had a whole different hype thing. Like it was just, you know, I get it, but like you got these influencers and they'll say like, oh, you know, we don't have, like, we'll sponsor you if you just don't talk shit about our product. You know what I mean? Like, so of course, like everybody just now learning out. Everybody that's just starting to cut hair, you know, they go to YouTube and what's the first thing you see? This influencer, oh, Stylecraft, this, that, and the third. But if you notice, like, if you look at, and I don't want to like name drop, but if you look at like certain barbers things, like they always, I can't say it, but they always got like different types of like, they always got different types of clippers. Like every 2 months, they're just like, oh, this is the best new thing. Da 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 da. It's just like the movies, bro. Like you got that movie announcement guy, like the hottest movie of the summer. Da 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 da. Like, there's like every movie, bro.
Movies that say that.
Every movie.
Do it. Do the voice. Do the voice again.
Are you ready? Like, you know what I mean?
Sell me these clippers, bro. Sell them.
Nah, like I can't. What am I supposed to say? Like I'm not an influencer. Like hold on. I'm gonna be like, what's good, everybody? I just got this new fucking clipper, da 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 da, and it's fucking great. And boo. Like I don't know. Like I will try before I buy. You know, like I will try it, and if I like it, like I'll endorse it. And that's where I'm different. Like I'm not about to sell you anything because like I have to use these. And then like,
well, you use these, so you're endorsing these?
Yeah, I stand by it.
All right,
I stand by it. Like I can't really speak on the clippers, but I can speak on the liners. They have worked for me. Like they hit out the box, and they are legitimately a like cool looking clipper.
So moving forward with our podcast, we are going to be unboxing like more clippers and maybe having all of us try the clippers and then give our review. So guys, stay tuned for those videos. I'm not gonna bring Manny into this because he loves his Rebels, which just won't drop him. Like he's in love with them.
Yeah. Like
I don't know what's wrong with him. You know, he needs to try something else. So always using trash clippers, bro. And then this fool got some Wall Seniors locked up in his locker, like 2 pairs of Wall Seniors just locked in. Hey. And then his Rebels, his lever is like all loose, and it's like, ooh.
Hey, the way I look at it, Manny's chairs stay turning, so you know it must be doing something for him. So
it is.
I ain't mad at you.
It
man.
fades by itself.
Yeah. So, hey.
Yeah, man. So, Babyliss is dropping some weird stuff with some shavers, and but yeah, man, these influencers are pushing all these clippers on us, and I mean, I personally, I'm old school, so you're not gonna.
It's kind of getting played out. It's corny, you know, like everybody. Like,
say the name though, 360 Gz.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it, bro. I ain't even gonna say it, bro.
Who? Say the name. I don't know who he's talking about,
bro. If you just get on
shades,
Instagram and see who has different clippers every month.
Oh, I think I know who he's talking about.
Every chopping.
Nah, like I just honestly, like my personal opinion, it's corny. Like it's corny.
That food Tank be.
It has to be right. I mean, he has endorsements from every company.
But how do you do endorse? You can't get endorsed by everybody. Like Lowe's just be with Babyliss, bro. Like Lowe's is Babyliss. You won't see nothing else on his videos. And then back then you had A-Rod was all Wall. Now A-Rod just switched over to Babyliss. I mean, you could do level 3 in Babyliss, but you can't do like Babyliss and Wall. So
I just think he has a discount code. Because
I think Tank is just by the I'm the barber plug. They're the ones who are endorsing him, like sending him clippers, the JRL Onyx. He's not endorsed by any other company, just like the barber supply themselves, like DFW barber supply and all that. But I mean, we have so much. I think actually like those Stylecraft, like the Mystics, the Sabers, the Apex, they were trash, bro. Like I bought them. You know,
you said they were too heavy, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like I don't even think they're pushing them. So
yeah, not anymore.
If Wad doesn't do anything about it, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna grab these Wall Seniors, these Magic Clips, and I'm gonna freaking design them green and other color codes.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When Wall dropped that black Magic Clip, I wanted to get it, but it came in a combo. The detail, I don't want
the one with the gold.
The black.
I would change the blade, but I don't know. I'd probably keep it, but man, that detailer, bro. Damn, I don't want that.
Bottom right. That black combo. Yeah, that one. I mean, so apparently, like, Wall came out with, like, it's going to have a senior engine on it. Supostamente. They packaged it pretty well.
Yeah,
I got you, bro. Lowest price in Houston. I got you, bro. What's up?
Always trying to put me in debt. Hey, just give me the magic clip. How much for the magic clip?
Let's split it, bro. Let's go half. I need a new trimmer because those Stylecraft Sabers, I don't like them, bro.
You don't like them?
Nah, bro. Like, they get stuck when you're debulking and stuff.
He's talking shit, but still, sign me.
I use the Sabers, bro. I use them. All right, they're all right, but
So these have a senior engine? They're still light. Well, I mean, it's all plastic.
yeah. So apparently, like, Cesare Clippers from Spain, he's been doing these mods. He's been taking, like, the Magic Clip body and putting a senior engine in it, and maybe Wall picked up on it and they did it.
It's fire.
But doesn't this just look like those?
It looked like a magic clip.
But like, I'm talking about. Don't you have a pair of black magic clips?
Bro, I do have a pair of black Magic
I think the only
Clips.
thing is just they just put a gold blade on it. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, yeah, the engine, but I guess a lot of people go for like aesthetic, you know.
And it's like, it's the new thing, bro. People just like new things. I have some black Magic Clips, bro. I'll sell them to you.
Hey, bro, I ain't. Oh, that's true. Yeah, babyless customized.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You know, a lot of barbers have like different personalities, and you know, this is your form of expression. So, like, I think that was a cool concept. But
especially when they did the Lowe's Cutter Frank and Pat, like with the green, the purple, and all that.
But it was just the price. Like,
Yeah,
I
price
don't
is
like
expensive.
like it was just expensive to customize your thing. Like,
Yeah, only dumb barbers do that.
he said it, not me.
My bad, Juju. Nah, I'm kidding.
Dropping, bro.
Bro,
Let's drop a bomb, bro. What you got on the sound pad? The little
Nah, man. Babyless, I don't like the Clippers. I'm gonna just be honest. They're okay.
I don't like the handle. Like, I don't like the feel of it, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
got
feels like a
little
flashlight.
hands, bro.
Look, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just kind of like a weird.
You ever
feel.
tried the low pros? Because the low pros are supposed to be like more ergonomic.
What does ergonomic mean, bro?
It means ergonomic. It fits good. Like that's why they call those ergos, bro. They're supposed to just like, even though it's like a banana, but
I don't know,
Well,
bro.
nah, yeah, I think, I mean, Babyless, they did a good thing because everybody wants there to be different. And I think they have a good concept. I think if Wall would work a little bit on themselves, I think they would. I mean, they're already killing it, right? They don't need it, bro. They got money. They got that old money.
Yeah.
But guys, we're gonna go ahead and shut down. So, Gavin,
Oh,
Instagram.
Instagram, Rick the Barber.
J Razors on Instagram.
Jimmy Ali Barber on Instagram, and Houston Barber Supplies for your clipper needs. I'm not endorsed by anybody. If y'all want to endorse me, that's cool. But yeah, I'll say the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, yo, this is good." Nah, bro. I'll say how it is. I sell Stylecraft. I sell Rebels. I sell this, but I tell when they buy it, like, what do you think? Well, I think they're good. I just don't think they'll last. Like Wall. That's about it.
All right. Well, you heard it here.
All right, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. And also, click the little campanita. Click the little bell. And we're here in Sugarland, Texas. So come visit us if you guys ever want a good haircut or some clippers, or you guys want to be carried by Gavin into the chair.
I got you.
That's why we charge $1,000 just for that.
All right, guys. God bless.
We out.